So here's what we've got. I am just out of therapy today. I think Friday will be 16 weeks post-op of my Achilles rehab, Achilles surgery. So today I was in water therapy and I was doing some things, and now again, you guys that have been following me, I'm not looking to get this like really quick return to sport. I'm looking to get a return to sport, a return to athletic stuff. So my timeline is a little bit, in my opinion, more gracious. It has a little bit more grace period than most people's, because I'm not looking to hustle back to anything. I'm looking to get resilient and be patient about this so I don't have this happen to me again, or I don't have it happen to me during rehab. And today we're at week 16, we'll call it, and today in the pool, it's called a hydro rocks or hydro socks or hydrovox. I don't remember. I meant to remember the name and now I don't. But it's a pool that's got jets that go at a certain speed, and it also has a treadmill inside of it. And so today there's some steps in the pool. So I did some basically like hops, box jumps up onto a step in the pool off 2 feet, off 1 foot, with 2 foot landing, with 1 foot landing. So kind of a little hop matrix. And just in the sagittal plane. I didn't do any like side hops or anything like that. And felt pretty good. Definitely was getting me tired, and it felt good to do some jumping type stuff. And there was an initial fear, and then once I got past that fear, everything was cool. I was like, this is good. This is very good for my mind, and it's obviously showing me that I do have the ability to express force quickly. So that's a good thing. Now, getting out of the water and doing that same thing, I think, is a little further away. But doing it in the water helped me mentally understand that, okay, I can do this, right? I'm doing it at a very low percentage of my weight, but I can do this. And that's one of the bigger things, is you have to reinstitute confidence in yourself when you're doing this rehab. Because I'll be honest, Monday I did a physical therapy session, and I was not in the pool. I was on land, and I did an agility ladder, and all I had to do was march in the rungs, like 1, 2, 1, 2, through the rungs of the agility ladder. And at first I stuttered big time. Like, I didn't move for like 15 seconds. I kind of kept like going like this. I got frustrated. I hit some equipment in the gym, and my therapist kind of had to like calm me down a bit and say, hey, listen, realize like you're going at a good pace. Your rehab is going well, and just realize like you're actually being pretty successful with this thing. So a lot of fear is gonna be in there, and you just got to get over the fear. And I was like, you know what? After this, I'm gonna go in my car and I'm gonna be happy I did it, and I'm gonna be pleased with the progress. But right now I'm kind of pissed off, and it took me a bit to get into the like actual moving. Once I did, though, it was good. It was very challenging, and then we got into like some offset hops into the ladder and out of the ladder, which was also good. And I hadn't done that since, a long time ago, before I got injured. And so some of these things you start to see progressions, because that stuff would have been like nothing to me before, and now it's like up here I have to try to be okay at it. And some of these things are really challenging mentally, but then once you get past them, it makes you feel pretty good about yourself. And that's what this is, right? That's what this is a mentally challenging injury that you need to take care of and have patience with on the road to recovery. Because I do know someone who's re-torn their Achilles twice during the rehab process, and I didn't want to be that guy. And so that ultimately is my progress for 16 weeks. I still have my big toe issue, which is somehow my big toe became arthritic, and now it's actually very hard to do that with my big toe, and it doesn't want to bend backwards that much. So I've got to be working on that and massaging that still. And there's a certain amount of numbness in there still 4 months after surgery. So I kind of really have to focus. That's my main focus, is getting that numbness out of that big toe through massage and exercises, and just strengthening the muscles in my foot and hoping it turns back to normal function. So that's my 16-week update. Did some cool stuff, did some running on the treadmill again, a little higher speed, and it just felt pretty good. So I'm starting to become more of a mover, and it's helping a lot. That I'm getting back to normal. I still got a ways to go, but I'm getting back to normal, and it's starting to become like okay for me again. So that's my update. I might update you again in a month maybe.